corner light, watching you walk through the night, never looking back. I was the shadow waiting in your hall, the second choice when other names would fall. I kept my patience like a secret prize, ignoring all the coldness in your eyes. You wore your crown and made your choice today, and once again you threw my heart away. I was the runner-up in your design, hoping one day that you would be mine. But you only love the ones who run, leaving me behind when day is done. Choosing someone who never chose me, drowning in a love that cannot be, standing in the back of your parade, watching every single promise fade. I was a favorite you would never pick. Your fading perfume on a borrowed coat, the bitter words that you never wrote. I see you smiling in a golden frame with someone else who didn't know your name. I built a shrine out of your neglect, the only pieces that I could collect. I was the runner-up in your design, hoping one day that you would be mine. But you only love the ones who run, leaving me behind when day is done. Choosing someone who never chose me, drowning in a love that cannot be, standing in the back of your parade, watching every single promise fade. I was a favorite you would never pick. Empty seat at the table and a broken heart that will never mend. I was never your first choice. Choosing someone who never chose me, drowning in a love that cannot be, standing in the back of your parade, watching every single promise fade. I was a favorite you would never pick. Turn the lights off in the empty room, leaving me in the quiet gloom. Never chosen. Three in the morning. I shouldn't be awake, but here I am, staring at your contact like a scam. I almost called you 14 times tonight, each time my thumb retreated from the light. The truth come out when no one's here to judge. At 3 a.m. my pride refuses to budge, but my heart, my stupid honest heart, has been rehearsing speeches since the dark. Daylight makes me brave enough to lie, but midnight strips the armor from my spine. 3 a.m. Confessions to the ceiling. All the things I'm only midnight feeling. I love you and I hate that it's still true. The darkest hour belongs to thoughts of you. Thoughts of you. I wrote a text and deleted every word. 17 drafts of things you'll never heard. I miss the way you burn the morning toast. The ordinary things I miss the most. At 3 a.m. the walls become a screen, projecting every movie of our scene. The director's cut with all the parts I hide. The crying in the bathroom, the swallow pride. Daylight makes me strong enough to fake, but midnight knows exactly how I break. 3 a.m. Confessions to the ceiling. All the things I'm only midnight feeling. I love you and I hate that it's still true. The darkest hour belongs to thoughts of you. Thoughts of you. If you could hear me now, you'd probably laugh at the woman who said she'd moved on by half, but half is generous, and the clock keeps ticking. And 3 a.m. is when my armor's missing. Thoughts of you. Always 3 a.m. trailing off. I found the cracks before the surface broke. Held the proof like glass against my throat. You left your phone beside the bed, face down. Screen still warm from someone else's name. I watched you sleep like nothing. Rearranged. The sheets still carried your cologne, but underneath the strangest perfume lingered. I stood there counting all the nights I handed you the softest parts of me, only to find your hands were somewhere else. Now the silence tastes like something borrowed. Every photograph, a careful misdirection. I keep searching for the moment you decided that my love was not enough to keep you honest. long before goodbye. The bed is cold now. I am fluent in the language of your absence. We were gasoline, dressed up as candlelight, beautiful until we touched the air. The first month felt like swallowing the sun. Every conversation, a revelation. We skipped the small talk and went straight to marrow. Trading secrets at 3 in the morning, like two people running out of borrowed time. But intensity has interest rates, and we were borrowing against a future that could never hold this kind of weight. We burned through everything we built together, turned devotion into something volatile. Every kiss became a small detonation. We love too hard to ever love this gentle. The fights arrived in escalating frequencies, first weekly, then nightly, then constant. We weaponized the intimacy between us, turned every vulnerability into ammunition. Tendons corroded from the inside. We kept lighting matches in a room that was filling slowly with the fumes of us staring each other not to look away. We burned through everything we built together, turned devotion into something volatile. Every kiss became a small detonation. We love too hard to ever love this gentle. In the wreckage I still find your warmth between the shrapnel of our best intentions. We were never wrong for wanting this, just wrong for thinking fire could be foundation. We burned through every version of each other, left devotion smoldering in the frame. Every touch became a slow dismantling. We love too bright to ever hold the flame. The ashes cool without a sound. I carry warmth that has no source.